All right, we're gonna do overtime show, and I'm probably gonna get really high and drunk and not know what I'm saying. So,
Higher and drunker.
I mean, this is like,
Come on, man. Just be
yeah,
real.
this is just like,
Real
hey
talk.
man, hey, let's just hang out, come to the coast, have a few laughs.
There he is.
That's right. Get medicated for me, baby.
Go comatose.
Because that's right. All right, so let's talk football tomorrow, eh?
Yeah. Football.
So we
I
have
left the fucking my slips at home at work, I guess. But I took pictures of them all
it's a weed
before I left.
vape pen.
One of us is going to win between you, me, and Chris, so we're going to hit it. I have a feeling somebody's got to.
All right, so let's do a little $25 parlay. Okay. Tomorrow we have Raiders, Bengals. Bengals are giving up 5.5.
Is that on DraftKings?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to take, sir. I'm going to take the Bengals to cover. Boop.
You got them on your card.
Yes. Bills, Patriots. Bills are giving up 4.5. I'm going to take that for sure.
I snapped. I took the Patriots into points.
If it was 7.5, I would have taken it. But 4.5, I don't know, man. I'm gonna take the Bills. Eagles, Tampa Bay. I can't believe that the Bucks are only giving up 8 points.
Well, it's 10 on my card that we had.
Yeah,
but
and
yeah.
that's why I think I took the Eagles.
No,
it was like 13. I think it was 13.
No, that was the Pittsburgh game that you took.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to take Tampa Bay, but I think I'm going to take, let's see what the difference is here. It doesn't do much.
I took Tampa.
Yeah, I'll take Tampa Bay and the points.
Yep. I said there's no way Brady fucking gets beat at home in the playoffs.
I'm going to go Cowboys, San Francisco. The Cowboys have been playing kind of like trash.
They've been actually kind of playing all right.
Zeke is hurt. Pollard's hurt. Here's the deal. They're giving up 3 points.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much straight up considering it's at home. Actually, considering it's at home, typically the spread is 3.5.
3.
Yeah. I think I took Stanford.
Elliott's hurt. What's wrong?
He's had this.
Not even on the injury report.
Yeah, he's got this knee issue, so he's been running with a brace on like all year. I think it's been like 6 weeks since he's ran more than 76 yards.
Yeah, he's not even. You can call that what you want to, but he's not on an injury report at all. So
Jimmy G's playing.
He's got a bad thumb.
San Francisco can run over everybody, and Deebo Samuel is probably the best football player.
That dude's fucking insane.
I'm gonna take San Francisco in an upset. That gets me to plus 1173. I don't think I'm going to touch the KC Steelers game on this.
See, I was torn about that.
Yeah.
Well, you took on your card.
You
took Pittsburgh in 13. I didn't touch it because I think the Chiefs are going to fucking beat the brakes off them. But Pittsburgh's defense is solid.
Yeah. Mahomes gets flustered, man.
He does, but that's not the same Kansas City team that the fucking Jills beat earlier in the year. How he was like, we're going to go in there, we're going to beat KC. And I'm like, you're not going to beat them at home right now. You're not. It's not happening. But
with the way the Bills' defensive line has been playing as of late, possibly. But
yeah, I would take KC in that bet all day. Yeah. But anyhow, I think Pittsburgh's D is going to be tough, and they're playing for Roethlisberger. They snuck into the playoffs and with 3 seconds left because the Chargers fucked everything up.
But
you heard about that, right?
Yeah. That was just gross.
It was insane.
And I think the coach got fired, right? Chargers coach.
I don't know.
Maybe they kept him. They might have kept him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch it. I think it would go over 46 points though.
I took the under on all 6 games total.
Really?
On the card. Under 288 I took for the weekend.
Damn. Here's the other thing too.
I don't think the Bills Patriots game, they ain't going to score a lot of points, I don't think. I have a big feeling that the weather is going to, even though it's cold, it might not be snowing or super windy. I have a feeling that's going to impact that game huge. That ball's going to be like a brick.
I think the Bills will score about 28 points. I really do. And I think the Patriots will score like 13. I'm saying 28-13.
I don't think they're scoring that many.
Arizona or LA Rams?
I didn't want to touch that game.
Yeah.
You don't know what team you're going to get there. Both are good teams and can put up a fuckload of points. I expected that game to be a shootout, but it'll probably be 18-15 or some stupid score.
So right now, if I bet 25, the payout is $318.
Ooh.
But if I pick the Steelers and if I pick the Cardinals, my 25 turns into $1,136.
See.
Let it fly. Here we go. Boom.
Dude, Chris is like, because she got into Caesars thing too, and she's like, do I bet all 300 this weekend? I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, you got to do that because
let it roll.
You got to use that up first. So she took a bet for $25 that in Tampa Bay Eagles game, that Tampa Bay is going to win between 13 and 18 points. I love these gimmick bets. They'll rope me in. 25 will get her 127.50. Then she's got Brady having the most passing yards for the weekend. 25 will get her.
Mahomes is going to have to play well.
Yeah, she said 25 will get her 1.25. And then she bets the Raiders and Patriots both win. 50 gets her 450.
Okay. So here's my picks.
Those are the ones that she sent me. She did slap a bunch of money on that the Patriots and the Bucks get to the Super Bowl. So I can't see that, but anyhow, read it off.
Cincy, Bills, Tampa Bay, 49ers, Pittsburgh, and Arizona. That's just setting money on fire right there, but it's only $25.
All right, on the card, you took Buffalo and Cincy.
Yep.
San Fran, Pittsburgh, and Arizona. Those are the ones you took.
At least I'm consistent.
Yeah, you went the home teams and the favorites on Saturday and the underdogs and away teams on Sunday and Monday.
Yep. Can't wait. Yeah, I think, I don't know. It's going to be a pretty fucking...
Dude, that card fucked me because there were so many weird options.
Yeah.
The over and under for Saturday, the over and under for Sunday, the over and under for the weekend, and then the halftime scores.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy fuck.
When I looked at it, I'm like, I'm just going to go like regular because I don't even want to think about it at this point. Yeah.
I overthought it too, man. I was all over the place the last 24 hours trying to figure it out. I'm like,
yeah.
And I come back from lunch last night at 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, okay, boop, 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 boop. I'm done. I'm done thinking about it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Well, you know me, like you sent it to me at like 8:15 in the morning and it's answered by 8:17. I'm just
the guy at work, like I said, he's an old dude. And every time I tell him, I'm like, I send my buddy the card, picture of the card early. And I go within 5 minutes, he comes right back. He goes, he doesn't fuck around, does he? I'm like, no, but he's also probably one of the worst sports bettors you'll see.
Easily. But like, so I section out my days in blocks of 30 minutes. And I work out every day, and that takes usually 1.5 blocks. Sometimes 2 blocks, because I like to get there a little early and stuff. So that's why normally I don't text you back until I have my poo block, which is at like 10 o'clock. And then I text you back because I have things to do. But like I've been doing so much and trying to get this. I'm trying to get this pretty big deal, which I got. I'm pretty sure. And I lost a deal, which really fucking pissed me off. But so whatever. But I'll finally look at my phone and be like, okay, I can text him back now. Usually it's lol. But yeah. But what I know that I'm going to need to spend 5 minutes to do that. But like, if it's going to be more than 10 minutes, I need to adjust it inside of one of my blocks, or else I'm just looking at YouTube videos all day. I need to be regimented. This is why I can't go to the gym and work out by myself. I just can't do it. God bless the guys that can. I can't do it. You don't get traps like this by fucking going to the gym yourself. You don't get traps. My shirts don't even fit me anymore. Every shirt's a half shirt because my fucking traps are like, Geesh. I look like a goddamn sex Viking right now.
Gay sex Viking.
Yeah, gay, straight, whatever. Depends on the day.
Yo, you know what's coming up?
What? Winterfest?
#Vegas 2023. Next year, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, so
bring Tez, bring Miles, bring everybody. We're doing it up.
I forgot that I had liquid IV in my water. And
I don't know what that is.
It's like a liquid IV, basically. It's like this like grape flavored. It's like way better than Gatorade. Way better than Gatorade. Yeah. Definitely Vegas trip. Liquid IVs in the morning. Down the hatch.
We may need that in a couple days.
Yeah.
Just come into the room.
You take it. Well, so you take a liquid IV at night.
Yeah, dude, you giving me like bags of fucking pills with fish oil.
And did you wake up with a hangover?
I don't. Yeah, I did. Kind of. And I pooped a ton after that.
Well, no, I gave you an 800 milligram Motrin. Fish oil. I gave you.
That tasted awful.
Yeah, I gave you. What the fuck else was it? The shit for your liver.
Yeah, sure.
God damn it. Fucking weed brain now.
You had these little fucking baggies wrapped up and fucking tied up. You're like, just rip it open and take everything in there. You'll feel so much better in the morning. Wake up in the morning. I'm dying.
Yeah. The only thing that saves us when we hang out is Krista's breakfast sandwich in the morning and 15 Coors Lights before fucking noon. We're like, we're dried out, and there's your wife just priming the pump with fucking Coors Light.
Yeah. Hey, pussies.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even just hand it to you. She opens it so you're gonna have to drink it.
Yeah. Dude, I went to go, I launched a website today, or whatever, the other day, and I had to go and walk them through a couple things. So, but it's a winery. It's a winery I always go to. And there's these people there from out of town. And it's Friday. There's like maybe 8 people in the entire winery. So we're all just sitting at the bar, and they're just like opening Bud Lights or Busch Lights and throwing them over to me, so we're just shooting the shit. And I tell the story about how Krista didn't want to hang out the one night because we were being boring, and then we got fucking schooled by a midget. And I've never seen people laugh harder in my fucking life. And I'm
I love reminding her of that.
Yeah. Literally, she left. The next place we go to, we get fucking
hustled
Great hustled by the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah.
And they're like, huh? Like, seriously. No. You have to understand. She said we were boring. 2 minutes later, we're doing shots of warm gin with a fucking leprechaun.
Fucking.
What happened to tell her the next day? And how was your night? And like, okay, so you know how you left because we're boring? Yeah. We totally hung out with a midget and got schooled in Golden Tea, and they had a special stool for him to stand on.
His own fucking stool behind the bar that he bring out so his little fucking hands.
It's like when Jeffrey brings out the Uncle Phil's pool stick when he's fucking hustling.
And as we were up there, it was our turn, and we're like, 3 feet from the hole. Fuckers banging our putts home for us.
Yeah,
with little fucking kit mittens. And he literally fucking hustled us.
Ortez, I'm drinking Jefferson's Ocean's bourbon. And I had some of the makers that you got me as well. So thank you. With me as always, I'm putting brown things in my mouth. Brown things in my mouth.
Ortez, we were just talking. Next year you're going to Vegas with us. Bring Patty too.
And
or don't. It's up to you. I don't care.
You have to wear a fucking tight suit and carry an umbrella like Benjamin Farnsworth. Whatever the guy's name was. Right? Was that right? I'm not hip. I'm not with it.
But yeah, Vegas next year is gonna be fucking stupid.
That'll be a good time. I got the farts, man.
That sounded like a chainsaw. Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you wearing white pants?
Yeah, it's not Labor Day, dude. You can wear. No, wear.
Don't wear right after Labor Day.
They're like lighter jean,
like leggings.
Yeah, more like jeggings.
Tez, you're a teacher, so we're probably gonna, or a coach and everything. So we're probably gonna do it in the off season. It's gonna be tough because we're all gonna try to coordinate this during teacher breaks and over the summer. We
say deering one more time. I'm gonna fucking drop an anvil on your head. You said deering.
Deering?
Yeah.
Deering.
I have to
check
my schedule.
During, we're probably gonna push it just before Labor Day, so it's not 8 million fucking degrees out there. But we want to go to pools because we're gonna get a cabana. We're gonna get bottle service.
Didn't I say I would put like what $1,000 towards you being a DJ for a day?
Yeah.
Well, you better learn how to DJ.
I'm going to. In 3 weeks, I'm going to cash out for the stupid fucking helmet business we'll finally be done with before Super Bowl, and I'm buying my fucking...
So are you done forever with the helmet business?
No, just for this year.
Okay.
Yeah, season's over after Super Bowl, so...
It's a pretty fun thing.
It is. It's all right. I enjoy it.
I'm really good at losing at things. So it's like, am I
dude.
just going to throw away $25 and not win anything? Or, And like my best friend won't even rig it for me, so it's just bullshit. So
that Nerf gun, dude.
Yeah, like how fast did you lose that?
Minutes. But did you saw the picture I sent you?
Yeah, it's sick.
I'm like the round before if it would have stopped at 9 rounds, I would have won. 10th round, I was second. Fuck off.
Yeah. I think
I even told Chris, I'm like, dude, I wouldn't even, because I didn't even tell Aubrey or Brady that I was trying to win it. But I'm like, I would have been laying in the kitchen right alongside the stove.
Yes.
Waiting for you to walk through that door. And as soon as that door opened, you motherfuckers are getting pelted.
Have you seen this video of this dad and this daughter that continuously terrorize the mom?
Yes. With the confetti cannons.
Yes.
And shit? Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Some of that shit is absolutely scripted, but still funny as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, and they're legit fucking up their house, like with the balloons with hanging like cream or whatever,
shaving cream.
Yeah. It's dude.
We blew off 2 confetti cannons in here.
You'll find that shit for years,
dude. We're still finding it.
Yeah. It's like strip clubs fucking glitter.
That was funny because like the one time, like the dad walked by and he grabbed it and he threw it behind his back to the daughter. She grabbed it. She's like, kapow!
Yeah.
And the mom's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I know some of those are complete fuckery, but you can tell some of them are staged.
Yeah.
But still,
the fact that he does
at least some of them are real. You can.
He does the fucking bat flip after every time you fucking just fucking. I fucking love that shit, man. And I'm just like, why don't I do that in my house? And I'm like, oh yeah, because I have to fucking clean it.
I got caught up. Apparently on Facebook now, there's these reels.
Yes.
And they're in my feed constantly.
Yeah.
And I got roped into watching a couple of them.
Yeah.
They're fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Why? But they're like, oh, this one's got 1.6 million views.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? There's no tits. There's nobody getting hurt.
I don't do the TikTok stuff either, like, because I just know that people are just mindlessly on that fucking shit. So,
Ortez.
Yes, yeah, the brothers love TikTok. Love it.
I don't get that shit, man. I just.
But
like,
I do like.
Do I want to do something and go viral? Am I getting paid? I'm getting 3 million people that watch my video. Awesome. What does it get me? Nothing.
I don't.
Cool. I don't give a fuck then.
So I think Facebook now has the videos where they'll run an ad in the middle, and you actually do get paid for that.
Like,
so Facebook is legit trying to take money away from YouTube in that sense. In the same way that advertisers can put videos up, run a little pre-roll, or run like banner ads on the top of their video, and they get paid because you're watching a video on YouTube. Facebook is legit trying to do that. Like Facebook, every year Facebook has like a hit list of companies that are going to try to either run into the ground like TikTok. Facebook was trying real hard for TikTok. Yep.
Absorb.
Yeah, Facebook was trying real hard to fuck up Snapchat. They tried to buy them for $1.9 billion. And
I don't get. Like, I don't do Snapchat. And I don't understand. Oh, check your Snap. What the fuck is that?
I do it only because the kids love all the funny voices or faces and shit. Like they love that stuff.
Dino would send me a TikTok video of something funny or whatever.
Right now.
And I'm like, why are you on TikTok? He's like, my kid loves this shit. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, then I get it.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. So I wonder if I can do like a
don't wah anymore. I don't know what that means. I'm drunk, Tez.
So here we go. If we were Disney characters.
I'll see you this summer.
Hold on. Don't move. Fuck. Don't move. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna save it. Oh fuck! What I gotta do? Okay, can I do it? Can I save it? Anywho, I'll screenshot it and send it to myself. Yeah, it is kind of funny when you can do like the filters and shit like that. So I'll put this up in between us. 1 second. But the kids love it. But other than that, I don't know how to Snapchat. I don't like the interface is like foreign as fuck to me. I don't get it. So
yeah.
But I'm also like, I'm a smart dumb guy. Like I'm just not. It's not.
I'm in the same boat. I'm like, some of this shit. Like I said, I just don't get. I'll get caught up watching the You Betcha guy.
Yes. Yeah. He's great.
Yeah, but I mean, some of that shit is retarded, but some of it was funny. Like I
don't know if you can see.
Oh yeah, I look like the guy from Up, and you look like Carlos from The Hangover.
I look like if like Justin Bieber got on fucking acid. Like, but I love that shit.
But yeah, the You Betcha guys. I was watching somebody send me a video, or whatever, and it automatically the next one loads. And the You Betcha guy come on and they're playing the 5 stages of horse playing basketball. So they're like, the warm up, the simple shots. And then it gets into that you get the letter Ho, H-O.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like, don't say it. Don't you fucking say it. And they're going back and forth. And then it's hose. And that's ridiculous shots. And then it's like, oh, they add the extra S. Now it's horses because you're getting your ass kicked. You want an extra letter. They're like, you don't fucking need one. But some of that shit is funny as hell. A lot of them are truthful too, though.
Yeah.
Like he's like the 5 stages of day drinking. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I've been there, man. I feel that shit.
Yeah. Where you fucking, I just need a power nap. And it's at like 4:30 in the afternoon. And you just
wake up with a slice of pizza in the pillow.
Yeah. Yeah. You're just fucked. Dude, that happened to me. We went to the last football game for SIU. We went there. And And I bumped into Ortez there, and we're just smashing beers. And for some reason, I don't think I had breakfast. They all hit me hard, and so I got home. I'm like, I'm just gonna take a little nap on the couch. Whatever. Take a nap on the couch. Wake up. It's 9:30 at night, and I slept for fucking 4 hours, and now I'm totally fucked because I only average about 6 hours of sleep a night, anyways. So now I'm just like totally fucked, wide awake, and it's 9. There's nothing I can do. I'm screwed.
I get into it. That's what it was supposed to be today. Go to Vinny's, have a few beers. Bunch of dickheads show up. Buy me even more beers. I think I gave away 4 or 5 beers when I left today because I couldn't drink them. I'm like, Chris is like, oh, you told me that 3 times today. I'm like, is that really that drunk? She's like,
yes, you were.
You're an idiot. I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck. And then I was like talking to you. I'm like, wait, I called you?
Oh, yeah.
And then I looked, I'm like, we talked for 26 minutes? When the fuck did we talk? Apparently I got my truck washed.
Yeah. Yeah. This is how bad of a friend you are. You call me while your truck's the thing's Bluetoothed in through your truck and you're going through a fucking car wash. It was the loudest phone call I've ever had in my life. You might as well have been like getting butt fucked by a fucking jet engine. And yeah, you're like, yeah, anyways, and you're just like, the kids are like, I think they were like right outside, and you're like, motherfucking, the fuck, and I'm just like, whatever, it's on fucking speaker. It's nothing they haven't heard, so we're just rolling the dice. Hopefully the word that they haven't heard doesn't come out because I don't have to explain that one, But,
why did Uncle Daryl say that? What does that mean?
Yeah, it's
he's retarded. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. What's retarded mean? You know how Max acts dumb sometimes? Yeah, that's kind of retarded. But it's it's a life. L'chaim to life. Ortez, you see my bets? I don't know if he's still on or not. Here's my bets. Oh, I deleted it. Son of a bitch. Bets.
More bets.
Here's my.
Remember you thought you were really cool and thought that Alabama was going to smash Georgia?
Yeah, I owe you money. Man,
it was bad, dude. The guy I work with, I told him, I'm like, yo, check this out. Because I took a picture of the board. And he goes, wait, what happened here? I go, we were doing a podcast, and my buddy thought Bama was just going to destroy Georgia. So he was giving out Georgia plus 20 to anybody that wanted any action. I go, I should have mortgaged my life.
I mean, if you would have said $100, I would have taken it. If you would have said $500, I would have been like,
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Why are we doing $500?
Because everyone knows I don't watch college football. So I have no reason to bet.
But yeah, you talk a ton of shit about it.
I talk shit. That's the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah.
I'm good at 2 things. Fingering and
fucking and reading the news.
Yeah. You like guys that watch documentaries and fuck hard?
I do one of those 2 things. Mostly watch documentaries.
Yeah, mostly documentaries for sure. But yeah, we I don't know, man. I think Bills win tomorrow. I think the Bengals are going to be legit scary forever.
I think they're going to be scary for quite a few years here because they got a solid core right now.
Yeah.
And I think Burrow he's going to have a bright future. And I think Herbert out in LA, again, I think he's going to be good too. They're young, which they're going to make mistakes. And you can't fucking harp on that. Josh Allen was young. He still is. Still makes mistakes. You can't crucify these guys.
Josh Allen, I never feel, how like when you watch old school Patriots games or even like fucking Tampa Bay games, that those fans, win or lose, or even with Aaron Rodgers, those fans, win or lose, they feel safe with the guy
in charge. Yep.
100%. And I feel a little uneasy if I was like a Chiefs fan because I think Patrick Mahomes sometimes gets a little willy-nilly too, but you can't deny his talent. But I never feel safe with Josh Allen. I never do.
And I know I've said this numerous times. Again, I am not a Bills fan.
Yeah.
And I've said this 100 times. Allen tries to do too much when he's playing a top-tier quarterback.
Yeah.
When he's playing Mahomes.
I think he's just so goddamn competitive. Yeah.
And he's trying to do too much. If he stuck to ABC, stayed in his fucking zone, he beat these guys. But he tries too hard. Tries way too hard to outduel these guys instead of staying in his lane in doing what he does best.
I'm also worried that they're Newtoning him. Like Cam Newton he's a way better quarterback than Cam Newton as far as accuracy.
Yeah.
I would say arm talent's probably the same, but Josh Allen's way more accurate. Josh Allen isn't a fucking dickhead. Like Cam Newton
true.
is a
Yeah,
dickhead.
true. Yeah.
But I'm worried that, even if you're 6'5", 240, you're not built to take those kind of hits all the fucking time.
Especially when you don't get those hits all the time.
So do you want a guy that, let's say like Aaron Rodgers, who knows when to run, but is way better throw? And I still don't love the Bills' offense either. I think quarterbacks like Rodgers, quarterbacks like Mahomes, quarterbacks like Brady, quarterbacks like Breeze, the check down is a more viable option in those offenses than the Bills.
I love these people that fucking harp on Brady for throwing these 10 to 15 yard passes. Till he fucking does.
Super Bowls.
Guess what?
I don't care.
A 10-yard pass gets you a first down.
Yeah.
95% of the time.
Yeah.
So why are you hating on it? He can't throw the fucking deep ball.
He can.
Boom! 56-yard touchdown at Brown running down the fucking sideline on the dot.
Brown's like this. I quit, motherfuckers.
Yeah. But I love that shit. Brady's 44 years old.
Yeah.
Probably going to win league MVP this year.
Him or Rodgers for sure. Yeah. I mean,
I'd give them both. I'd give it to them both.
Was there ever? When was the last?
Rodgers is doing more with less.
Yes. Yeah.
But Brady's 44 fucking years old and just beat his own record for touchdowns in a year. I mean, come on.
He had more than 50?
Was it 50? They had 45 this year, I think.
Okay, his record is, I think, 52.
Oh.
I think. That the year that they
Or he had the most this year.
I think he had the most passing yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's lighting the world on fire. It's great. But I give it to Rodgers for sure. And Rodgers missed a game or a week. Yeah, I think he missed a game. But yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Josh Allen scares the absolute fuck out of me. Also because if he gets hurt, the Bills maybe win 2 games.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah. The Bills would be like a 2-15 team if Josh Allen ever got hurt.
And I'll tell you one thing, and I think most teams know that. So when Allen takes off, and if any of these guys has got a shot, they're going to hit him.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, just make it clean. That's it,
the game,
man.
yeah.
Hit him hard, make it clean. That's it. And I'm so tired of the NFL and their bullshit calls this year.
Yeah. It's been especially bad the last 2 years.
So many terrible. They're going to the college targeting thing now with the head. So many people know they're going to get hit. The defender is, I'm coming in to make a tackle. The
offensive guy
running back, whoever just ducks because he knows he's going to get hit. Yeah. Also, boom, it's helmet to helmet. 15 yards.
Yeah.
What? Whoa. That's not how this works.
There's got to be some sort of incidental head-to-head or whatever type of thing, where they can review it and go,
yes,
it wasn't malicious, it was incidental.
The quarterback launched himself. He was in the process of the tackle when the ball carrier tucked his head because he knew he was going to get hit. There's no foul.
All they're doing
is taunting bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I've never seen such complete garbage in my life.
I saw one the other day in the NBA. This dude just grabbed a ball and underhanded it to the ref. You got fucking tossed.
Yeah.
And you're even the announcers are
teed him up immediately. I'm holy fuck. Underhand.
That dude could have been on the ref's tits all fucking game. Who knows? But he took the ball and he fucking he didn't gas it at him, No. Yeah.
It wasn't like it was sidearm. It wasn't like he was girls softball pitch. He literally just tossed the ball in hand to the ref. The ref kind of had his hand turned.
Yeah.
And he caught it. He caught it at the last second, and he immediately dropped
the
ball.
And the dude was kind of got blocked by one of his own teammates too, so he couldn't really see that the ref wasn't even looking, And he gets teed up. They're putting, just like the government, Wink, 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 wink. They're putting too much power in the hands of these fucking officials.
And the thing is, these officials need to be reprimanded.
Yes.
100%. Dude, this shit that I'm seeing, like, and I was pissed because we saw too many of these taunting penalties. Yet Josh Allen gets up and spins the fucking ball and walks away, but they don't throw the flag for that.
Right.
I'm like, if you're gonna call it for
same
everything.
holding. I mean, dude, if you watch a Packers game,
every play.
Watch a Packers game, and they get 1,000 holding calls, and then there's still every once in a while there'll still be another picture of when the Bills played Tampa where like Diggs' jersey, you can see his tits out, and that was on a pivotal play. Let alone like 90% of the fucking plays, you can call it every time. That's great.
Yep.
But it seems
like
egregious,
for Christ's sakes.
It seems like certain teams get the benefit of the doubt more often than not. And but there was Jordan rules too, man. I mean, Jordan always got the call. Always got the call. Once.
Did you ever see
after
Jordan
1992?
Flop?
No, never. No, never.
Okay.
But he always got the calls. Whether we like it or not. I loved it. I'm a Jordan fan, But he got the calls all the time. And it's also because he got the shit kicked out of him from like 1987 to like 1990.
Christ, the Knicks and fucking Detroit.
Those 93, the 93 Knicks series.
You imagine. And this is fine. I know there's so many LeBron.
The only person that could have made it through was Kobe, probably.
Was watching Jordan get fucking murdered going to the rack. You imagine if LeBron is he's a specimen.
Yeah.
Dude is a beast. But
100%.
Can you imagine if he went to the rack and got hit that hard by Joe Dumars?
Yeah.
Vinnie Johnson, the microwave, which is a great nickname. Just got laid out. Yeah. What would LeBron do? They would have had to fucking cart his bitch ass off. Jordan got up and just got right in their fucking face. They started jawing and spitting on each other.
Those Xavier McDaniel days with the Knick, it was just like, what
X-Men, man.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite era was Jordan was still in. Bulls were still legit. Was there an overlap between when the Bulls were still... I think Latrell Sprewell came to the Knicks in 98, 99, maybe. 98. Like, that was a good 3 or 4 years of basketball. You had the phasing out of the Chicago Bulls, which they should have never been disbanded. They shouldn't have.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jerry Krause.
And then Latrell Sprewell gets traded because he choked fucking PJ Carlissimo or their fucking practice.
In his stupid fucking shitty beard.
And then he lights the goddamn world on fire. And I think we saw more Knicks games anyways because we were in New York. I just think like that's when most shit was played. But man, that motherfucker could play. But they had Tim Hardaway, Mullins, and Latrell Sprewell.
UTEP's two-step.
Yeah, on Golden State. Yeah. And they didn't do shit.
No.
And then you go, and I think at the same time, Knicks had Latrell Sprewell, Larry Johnson, Patrick Ewing.
Grandmama.
Yeah. Patrick Ewing, I think, still, right? John Starks. I don't know.
I hate that motherfucker. I hated him.
Yeah.
He was a baller. I hated him.
I love him because he's light-skinned.
Wait.
You got to put four Ds on.
4 Ds, okay.
Light-skinned. No, I loved... who was the dude with the big fucking tongue? He just died recently. He played for the Knicks, number 2. Fuck. God damn it. He played for the Knicks. He would always stick his tongue out. Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson?
Anthony Davis? No.
That's Pacers.
Anthony Mason.
Anthony Mason, yes.
Yeah.
That fucking guy. He just died recently.
Yeah.
But they were always up for a scrap, man.
Yeah.
Like Rodman and Mason playing against each other was just like...
Dude,
the best.
That was pay-per-view TV.
Yeah.
When it was on NBC every fucking Saturday.
When Jordan dropped 55 on his fourth game back, I think I still have that on VHS. My mom wanted to watch something, and I came in. It was like the second quarter, just to start the second quarter. And I think he had like 20 in the first quarter or some shit. And I was just like, I know you want to watch something, but I think Jordan's going to drop 60 here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to.
The double nickel game?
Yeah. He fucked everybody up. And he wins on a fucking fadeaway pass to fucking Bill Wennington for a dunk. You're like, what? Wennington. Powerful Bill Wennington. I love that team.
I used to just spend nights down in the basement at my parents' house because Dad would be watching the news or Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune. Vanna White.
Holler.
But I'd go downstairs and I'd watch the Bulls games. And we had a big screen projection TV,
nice.
Which was a cool thing to have. But
took up half the room.
Yeah, took the whole wall. But it was like 10 years later after everybody already had them, we got one. But I remember sitting down there watching the Bulls win championships.
Yeah,
and I'd come home from work and I have dinner, and people would go, "Oh, we're going out tonight." No, I got a basketball game to watch, and I'd go down in the basement and I'd be fucking clapping, I'd be yelling every time Jordan's scoring and the Bulls get up and they fucking win a championship. I'm down there crying.
Yeah,
my mom comes down. She's like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Dude, my team won."
Yeah,
she just called me the other day. I talked to her, and she was gonna write me a check for something, and she's like, "Oh, I was in your closet." Like, I'm like, "You were? Well, when the fuck were you at my house?" She's like, "In your old room," and I'm like, "All right."
So many dicks in there.
And I found a I think it's a Michael Jordan tank top.
What?
So one of my old Jordan jerseys hanging in there.
Oh, cool. Still. Nice.
And I'm like, she's like, "Oh, I folded it up real nice. It's in a box." And she goes, "I found a T-shirt that's signed by one of the Sabres. No, it's 77. I'm like, "Pierre Turgeon.
Fuck.
He used to be my boy. Stinky Pete."
Yeah.
But yeah, she found a bunch of this shit in my closet. I'm like, "Dude, I haven't lived at home in 20 some years."
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, "How did you not just give me all that shit?" I used to have an old Miami Hurricanes, one of those starter jackets.
Oh, damn.
Puffy ones with
you could get
quarters.
$4,000 for that right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, she's all pumped that I got this Jordan jersey that's hanging there. I'm like,
just get it framed.
I had every one of them.
Yeah.
I had the red one, the white one, the black one.
I never had a white one.
Yeah.
I have the red and the black here in box frames. But yeah, that was probably the best time to be a fan of a team ever. Like, especially when he retired and then he came back. You're just like, I remember you remember the those kind of calendars where you like pull the piece of paper off or whatever. And I think he retired on like October 16th or something like that in 1993. I believe. I forgot the date. Maybe June. Or I was still in school. But I remember I kept the date from when he retired. We watched it at lunch. We watched him fucking retire after his dad got killed. I'm like, fuck. And then I became a fucking Spurs fan because of Dennis Rodman.
I like the Spurs because of David Robinson. I was always a big fan of him.
And Avery Johnson was great. And, like they had a good little team. Sleepy Floyd. They had fucking, who's that dude that fucking won, I think he won 6 championships. He was on the
Steve Kerr.
No, yes. But it's a black dude. Avery, Robert Ory.
Rob,
he won with Houston. He won with the Lakers. With Spurs. But they had a solid squad, and then you had this fucking dude with blonde hair, like goddamn Demolition Man, tattoos all over his fucking asshole, and just diving in,
banging Madonna.
Yes, yeah.
He was out there with Reckless Abandon.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, because at the time I think I was in 10th grade, and I was just starting to get okay at basketball. But I was like, but I can hustle. And I can jump. So, and then that guy, Jordan retired right when I always loved him. But and then you had the Rodman effort. And then all of a sudden, Scottie Pippen started to go from scoring 14 points a game to 20.
Yeah.
With the Bulls. And I was like, oh, I like his game too. And then I became a huge Scottie Pippen fan. And then when Jordan came back, and then they got Rodman, I was just like, I was hard for years. Just the biggest basketball fucking boner for years. It's a fucked up thing, man.
Still Bulls fan.
What? Yes. Well, and that's the thing. Like, I can get us tickets, man. So if you want to get to Chicago,
I saw the whole group text there. You were talking about that. I'd love to go there. I'd love to go to Chicago Stadium. I don't know what it's called now, but might be
it's not the United Center anymore.
United
I don't think,
Center.
Right?
No, it's not. What? Yeah, but I mean, I'd love to go there and see the Jordan statue off.
Yeah. And I've never been to Chicago. I never have. So
I never have either.
I think it'd be cool to go.
Yeah. I don't want to get shot though.
Yeah, that's the thing. We should just
white. We should be good, right?
No, I think we're targets at this point. Yeah. I think that's just how it works.
But it's funny though. Talking to my daughter, she's going to be 13 here in 2 months.
It's crazy.
I know, right? But she's a sneakerhead now.
Yeah.
And we bought her 2 stupid pairs of sneakers that she wanted, one for basketball and everything, and one just to kind of wear. But she's got a pair of Jordans, and she takes meticulous care of these things.
That's cool.
Like the other day, I was fucking around with her. She had them on at her grandparents' house, Chris's parents, and I was pushing on her foot, and she was screaming at me not to bend the toe. Don't crease the toe of my shoe.
Damn.
I was like, you really care that fucking much? So now she wants Jordans. So I got a pair of Jordan Jeter edition that I bought in Vegas my first trip.
Yeah.
They're still in the box. I literally walked out of my house when I lived with Biggie, down the steps, and I looked down and I said, these are fucking clown shoes. I hate sneakers. And I walked back in the house and I took them off. They've been in the box since. She wants them bad. But she was pissed when I was telling her about back in the day when the Jordans would come out.
Yeah. You had all of them, right?
Yeah. I'd schedule a dentist appointment when I knew the Jordans were going to drop.
Right.
I'd go to the dentist. My mom would take me to the Runner's Roost. I'd spend my $120 some that I saved up for a year to buy these Jordans. And I'd be the first one back at school because this rich kid would always just buy them. And I'd wear them for a year and I put them back in the box and I put them in my closet. She's like, Dad, I wish you would have saved all these. I'm like, oh, I do too, because some of them were, I mean, I wore them. I literally went to, me and my buddy, we played 2-on-2 basketball and fucking asphalt.
Yeah.
Beat the fuck out of them. I wore those shoes, but I wore them for a year. But I still love to have them for the nostalgia aspect.
Sure.
Because those sneakers back in the day were cool as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see that shit these days.
I'd love Jordan 1s. Let me increase this for you. I'd love
I had those.
I mean, these go for $5,000 right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Even if they're fucked up.
Yeah. The one with the second one right there.
Right here?
Nope.
No. This one? These are my favorite ones because everyone started to have them, and this is the first time I recognize shoes. I wanted these ones bad.
Yeah.
These ones loved.
I had those. Those are the ones with the little clip.
Yeah.
That the little spring-loaded thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. The next one right here with the Jordan Sports Illustrated. It was almost like a vent on the side. Mm-hmm. I loved those.
Let's see how much these are. Okay, $249. It's not bad.
Ain't bad at all.
Let's see what Jordan 1s go for. What do you think Jordan 1s go for right now? I'm telling you, I think they're like
$2,300. I
say
remember my first pair of those.
I'll say $4,700.
I walked into school like I had a 14-inch dick that day.
Original Nike Air Jordan. $24,500. Huh? I like this a lot. That's a sexy shoe right there. $500.
I don't know whatever that one was. I would I would pay a couple $100 just to have a pair, and I obviously
Put
I'm
them in a
not going to wear
case.
them. Yeah, and just play them, and you know.
That'd be kind of cool. I liked. Oh fuck, where are we? Here we are. I liked. These were always classic. These are to me
there.
like
That was one of my favorite pairs right there.
Yeah, these I loved.
Oh, yep, had those.
What's weird about Jordans
the black ones right there with the red accent, I love them too.
Yeah. What's weird about Jordans is like they're always heavy shoes.
Yeah.
So there's this guy that flies through the air, but the weight of these shoes were shit. That's why I always went with Nike Flights. They were always pretty light. These.
I had them.
These are the ugliest ones, I think. The 96.
Yeah, I didn't like them.
97 was shit. Ugh, gross, ugly.
Yeah, and then I had the ones right there with the blue.
Yeah.
And then I had the next pair down with the all white with the blue bottoms. I had them.
Yeah, I love these ones.
The next pair, I had them.
These are legit.
Yep. Had those.
Which is the one with
those ones in white? I had the one with the loops on the side that were
I'm trying to find those ones. Which is the one with like the carpet on the fucking tongue?
Oh,
remember that?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing them. Like,
no, I'm not either.
It was when I was still in high school, so I'm saying like 96.
You were in high school in 96? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I think was it these ones? I don't know.
I don't either.
That is so weird. Like I'm like missing.
I'm trying to remember the ones that they were white and they had red and black accents and they had
with the loops.
The loops on the side.
Yeah.
That you would grab onto and
on
pull
the tongue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, on the side, on the side of the shoe.
Okay. My buddy gave me a pair of the ones with the fucking loops on the tongue where you could fucking pull up on the tongue. And he was like a size 10 or some shit, and I barely fit into him. And then a couple years, maybe 10 years down the road, I was like, I'm going to go pull those shoes out and just like, maybe I can send them to somebody and get them like refurbished or some shit. And I pulled them out and they literally fell apart. Like the rubber literally fell apart. And it made me so sad. Yeah, I've never been a sneaker guy. I like my Adidas like low tops. That's my speed. I wore Jordans once to play basketball, and I hated them. But I would love nothing more than a wall of fucking Jordans. I'd love it. I'd love it. But there you go. It's like an unboxing. Unbox it, Daddy.
I bought these in Vegas and I got a 12 because they didn't have my size, but I just fucking bought them because I was retarded.
Well, I mean, you had some money.
Okay. Oh, I even got the Jordan.
Oh shit! Nice. There you go.
I paid $6 for these.
You could probably sell them right now for $15 on eBay.
But yeah, I mean,
those are
these
sexy.
are just fucking clean.
Yeah,
they're the Jeter edition, so they got
love it. Yeah,
all that shit on. They got
you're a Yankees
chrome.
boy. Yeah,
and then they got the
shit
autograph and shit on the bottom. I'm like, I mean, it looks like the shit here, but they're just. I literally took 10 steps in these fucking things.
And what do they cost you? $150?
$180.
$180? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could find me a pair of Jordan 1s.
Oof. I know. I would, like I said, listen to my daughter talk and now her being a sneakerhead and everything. I wish I had all these sneakers.
Yeah.
Like I beat the fuck out of them. I wore them. I played basketball in them. I wore them for 365 days a year, and then I put them back in the box like that, and I stacked them up in my closet. Yeah. And I imagine at some point they ended up just fucking going to the dumpster. But God, I love to see them after all these years.
I mean, these are buy now for $500.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do with them?
Obviously,
again, it's like me with football helmets. I mean, I'm not going to wear it and I got to play in it. I'm going to
probably jump higher, I imagine. Jump higher, run faster.
But you buy a pair of those like that,
those are
I'm probably just going to put them in a glass case and hang them on the wall and just to look at them.
Yeah. I do appreciate these ones a lot. Retro.
Fucking look, man. I'm trying to figure out which ones those were.
$495 fucking dollars. How much Dogecoin we could buy with that? Yeah. Well, sneakerheads. Let's just be sneakerheads.
I can't do it. I'm out of the game way too long. Like even remember in Entourage when the Turtle was into that shit and he had a guy.
Fujiyamas?
Yeah.
Fujiyamas? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never stand it. First of all, I don't like to stand in lines for anything.
Nope.
Let alone 2 hours for a fucking pair of shoes or overnight for a fucking fuck that. Yeah. Fuck all that. But would I pay a little extra to get maybe ahead of the line? Sure. I want pizza so fucking bad right now. Fuck. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to stay awake long enough to make a pizza.
My wife's
How'd you burn the house down? Well,
there's a pizza.
Yeah.
But yeah, now that my daughter's into it, I'm kind of getting into it a little bit, and I'm like, this could be our venture.
Yeah.
Because I heard it. Obviously, I listen to fucking old school music at work. We listen to Oldies 104, and John Tesh is on.
Yeah.
His life tips and everything, and some of them are pretty cool. But they were saying that what's old is new again.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually been seeing it with my daughter and a friend of mine in Columbus. Her daughter's about the same age. They're wearing these old concert tees.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time.
Queen and Whitesnake. I'm like, you know what one Whitesnake song? She's like, no, I just like the shirt.
Yeah.
They're wearing all that shit. So anything, and they're like, oh, from the 20th century, the 1900s, they're calling it. And John Tesh started laughing. He's like, which literally means 1980s and 90s.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Yep.
So I'm seeing that with my daughter, that she's getting into these Jordans and all this shit from my youth.
Yeah.
And man, it's dragging me back because that was the best of times.
Yeah, I mean,
the best.
Those times, and when you can kind of reach back into your history, it's like a tactile fucking thing. You remember the smell of the fucking shoe, and you remember how it felt, and you remember all that shit, man. Like when I had the red or the black and yellow Nike Flights that were suede, and I remember how they felt on my fucking fingertips. I remember all of it.
I remember getting Jordans and not wanting to wear them in rainy, shitty weather.
Sure.
And British Knights.
Oh yeah, BK Knights were the shit, man.
And BK Knights, yeah. I usually roll with those deep.
Yeah, my mom was always about them.
I'm like, because they're kind of cool.
These are $30.
Yeah, and
these are my walk-around.
I don't want to fuck up my Jordans.
Yeah.
But wait, you're gonna wear them to a park when your buddy's gonna play basketball, and they're gonna get stepped the fuck on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need these BKs.
Yeah. Yeah, BKs had a style. LA Gear, remember LA Gear? They had some good shoes too back in the day.
I fuck with those. Those are more chick shoes.
Yeah, Jordache.
They had that Velcro thing around the top. Every pair did.
Those are great, man. It's great.
Yeah. So she's going to drag me back a little bit. I'm like, that's one of the reasons I bought this Bulls hat when we were out shopping. And I was like, she's like, you like NBA? I said, no. I said, but I'm rolling with the Bulls. I've been a Jordan fan from day one.
Yep.
Day one. and I'm sticking with them. I like when Derrick Rose was there, came back. I'm a Bulls fan, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I saw the retro hats, and I was like, fuck, man, I think I gotta go back. And I bought this hat. She's like, really? I'm like, yep, fuck it, man. I'm sticking with my guys.
I had so much Jordan shit. So much.
Dude. You saw the box that I opened up that I showed you.
Yeah.
And I know there's another one somewhere with even more.
Yeah. There's some
I don't know where my Jordan cards are.
I have I was just pulled it down off the shelf. I have the Jordan hologram card.
Yeah.
From 95 or some shit, or 94.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I got tons of, I got Jordan Pogs. I got all that stuff.
Yeah. Me too.
I don't know. It's just.
Bucks, like I said, I got all the fucking, I still have all the VHS tapes in that box.
Yeah. I still have the Jordan glow in the dark mini ball with the Jordan watch in the case. Yeah. It's still in the case.
Listen, I got one of those starting lineups, or two of them.
Yeah.
Unopened. Oh, I got a couple that are opened that I fuck with.
Yeah. I got.
It's just one. There's one autograph that I really kind of want to get.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I want a Brady helmet. I want a Brady Michigan flex helmet, and it's going to cost me about $3,000. But I would pay a lot of money to get a sweet ass Jordan piece that will never, ever, ever, ever leave my possession until the day I die.
I got this guy.
Oh yeah.
I got most of the Dream Team.
Yep.
They're just up on the stupid shelf I got.
No, I got two of them that are unopened. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say, "Oh, somebody's going to offer you $350 for it, I'm going to sell it." No, man. This is the shit that I lived through. Like I said, I rolled with the Bulls deep back in the day.
Yeah, I was all in. I loved them, and it was so the same shit that made the Patriots good was what made the Bulls good. Like it was the system and the ability to, no matter what, we're going to do what we do best, no matter what. You knew that Jordan was going to get to the fucking top of the foul line on the corner, and that's going to be that spearhead of the triangle.
Yep.
And it's going to get into him.
Oh yeah, Phil Jackson triangle.
Yeah. Scotty. You just knew that was going to be the thing. And
it's up to you to try to stop it. And if you don't, you're going to improvise a little bit and still fuck your butt.
Yeah. It was just the best times ever. And you just knew that that's what they were going to do. Patriots back in the day, you knew they were going to murder you with 5-yard passes and get you tired and get you bored. And then they're going to go way over the top, or they're going to hit Gronkowski on a seam. And you're just like,
they're just going to fucking lull you to death and then just hit you with a haymaker.
It's the rope-a-dope mentality, right? Just like we're gonna jab you, we're gonna let you fucking punch and get all fucking pissed off and
tired.
Yeah, and you'd see it too. Like even when the Bills had the ability, like the Tyrod Taylor and even Fitzgerald teams with defense, they were pretty good. Fitzpatrick. Sorry, I'm hammered and high. They had the ability to maybe not beat them, but play with them. But you would just see the emotions go through the fucking roof, and someone would get pissed off, and then that'd be the turning point of the entire game. Jerry Hughes would do something dumb. There'd be a 15-yard penalty. The Patriots would go from having a 3rd and 18 to a fucking 3rd and 3. They'd convert, and the game would be fucking over. Yeah. Game would be over, and you're just like, here we fucking go. It's because you're getting constantly jabbed in the nose for 45 fucking minutes, and the other 15, they're running up the goddamn score on you. Yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
The Bulls were like a machine, and that's what I loved about it, man. I
mean, that was it back in the day. And like I said, my mom was, you know where I grew up, and I've said this, I think, on here before, that I says, we never saw black people where I lived. Like, so there was one when I went to high school, and that was it. It was nothing against them, but just we lived out in a fucking bumfuck country.
Sure, yeah.
And I was a diehard Jordan fan. My room was half Pierre Turgeon from the Sabres, half Jordan. Every fucking article out of the paper, I'd cut that thing out.
Like 3/5
blue
Jordan.
Sticky tack all over the wall. posters, fucking
Yeah.
everything. I was buying his shoes.
Same with me.
And my mom actually finally got to see him play and win a championship. And she's like, you know what? She goes, if that's your role model, I don't think you're going to pick the better one.
Yeah.
She goes, and that said a lot coming from my parents back then.
Yeah.
In the late 80s, early 90s, you know?
Yeah.
So, but Jordan was my guy from North Carolina days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was legit.
Yep. And I rolled with him. And like I said, I'm still a Bulls fan. I will still roll with the fucking Bulls. I don't follow them as much. I don't follow the NBA as much.
It's tough, man.
It's nowhere near as fun as it was at all.
It kind of reminds me of, like when mobsters started to get like notoriety and fame for being mobsters versus just being fucking cutthroat and killing everybody. Yeah. It's like we're in that era of like Jim Brown would be on TikTok now. And you're like, what? I don't get it, Or Barry Sanders would do a fucking dance in the end zone when that's not his thing. Like it was just like we're just past the time. Like men aren't men anymore, and that's.
The games of back in the day when you saw an 88 to 79 fucking game, that was high scoring back then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and there'd be a fist fight before halftime, like legit people throwing fucking haymakers.
And there was no technical foul after that. They just shoved you guys. Fuck you. You guys got 2 shots in. Get out of here.
Larry
go to your
Bird
locker room. And
was in a fist fight every game of his career for some fucking reason. Huh? And the best thing he ever said is like, "It's you guys are disrespecting me. How are we disrespecting you? You're letting a white guy guard me."
I would love to know how many technical fouls were given out in like 1994, the entire season. Maybe 3.
I wonder if that's even Googleable.
Now it's literally every night there's 6 of them handed out. It's incredible.
1993.
Just throw out a year.
I wonder if it even has it. Let's see. So the most ever. Oh, hold on. Let's see. I know we need to go soon, but let's just go. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. So Derek Harper, I believe, has 121. Yeah. He was a dick.
Yep.
Alonzo Mourning, 121, tied. Bill Laimbeer, 121, tied. Patrick Ewing, 122. Like, look, he's legit going to punch Luke Longley. That's got to be Luke Longley in the face.
Yeah.
Tony Kukoc is like, oh, my God. And the rookies in the corner going, Steven Jackson. That guy he could play.
Yeah, he could.
14.
He was annoying as fuck, though.
Yes. Dikembe Mutombo, 125.
Really?
Amari Stoudemire.
Most of his were from smashing people in the face when he was blocking.
Yeah. Tyson Chandler.
Yeah.
I do like this guy. He was a good player. Steve Francis? Really?
He played for the Rockets forever.
Yeah. He was a franchise. Stevie franchise. There he is.
Iverson?
Yeah. 130? Damn.
Wow.
Look at fucking Nate Robinson. Like he's getting punched in the fucking head. Draymond Green, DeMarcus Cousins. You'd think he?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, go back just like 1 year. I mean, they didn't hand these things out back then. They let them play, and some of those fouls were fucking egregious. And people should have went to the hospital. LeBron, like I said, LeBron's a specimen. That dude's 6'8", 245, built like a brick shithouse.
Yeah.
But if he ever got laid out going in for a layup or a dunk, there would have been 6 ambulances on the court.
For sure.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he couldn't play back then because dude was bigger than most people.
Yeah, it's not.
But he couldn't have handled the physicality of it.
No, he couldn't have. And he would have backed down. I mean, it's not like anything bad about him. It's just like that. But he also grew up playing fucking AU or whatever that shit's called. And, how many times did you ever see Jordan? They kick the ball back out at like fucking 5 seconds at like the top of the key. Like Jordan was always really good at getting good position first and then getting the ball. Like a lot of players now. Yeah, a lot of players now are just like they gotta get the ball in their hands first and face the defense. Jordan was so good at getting his back to the defense.
Yep.
Which I appreciated. But anyways, we'll get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go eat some pizza or something. I'm starving.
Yeah, I gotta take a leak and
weird. I had marijuana and I'm hungry. I'm gonna have some chips.
A bunch of fucking Doritos.
Yeah, just go to sleep on the couch again. All right. Well, we'll get out of your hair. Thanks for enjoying our podcast. We'll get out of here.
One more time. And next weekend will be Saturday.
Cool. Fine. Cool. Great. Fine. All right.
Well, schedule, so.
Keep fucking that chicken.
Shut my heater off and holy fuck, did it get cold quick.
All right. Go have sex. Go make it the sex.
Yeah. I might rub a butt. Spot it.
Go rub the butt.
Yeah.
I hope Robin Williams comes out of that fucking lamp.
He's dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your wife's asshole killed him. Shame. All right. We'll get out of here.